Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hello there. Hello there. Hello on this beautiful Saturday. Give me your city and state. I have something for you really quickly. City and state, where you're checking in from today on this awesome and amazing Saturday. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, give me your city and state. Say hello out there. Let me know where you're checking in from. This is Martha Cooper Hudson, your comeback coach, the Extract of Purpose, here on this awesome Saturday. Hey, Tyrone, how are you? How are you out there, my brother? Hope all is well with you. We're going to get started in just a second because I'm on my way. It's called You Need to Go See the Tax Man. So I'm on my way to see the tax man. See a man about taxes. Hello there, Mr. Andre. Glad you guys made it back safely on the beautiful island of St. Helena, South Carolina. Welcome. Hey, Jackie. How are you out there? Welcome. Who else is out there? Don't be shy. Let me know that you're out there on this awesome and amazing Saturday. That's right. The one and only Fort Pierce. It can be no other city than the great city of Fort Pierce, Florida, my brother. Hey, Mary Pondexter, how are you out there? How are you this afternoon? Guys, I'm telling you, I just finished up an awesome and phenomenal training with some incredible women, who made the sacrifice to be here at the training at my Purpose to Profits mini business boot camp today. And I tell you what, it got me to start to thinking about sacrifices. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about sacrifices. Because, and I only have a couple of seconds because my appointment's at 3 o'clock. But if you just getting in, go ahead, make sure you say something to me on the screen. But I wanted to tell you about sacrifices because sacrifices are so necessary. Sacrifices are so necessary to move you to the next level. Hello, Kimberly. Welcome. Sacrifices are so necessary. And sometimes people often will not sacrifice in order to get to that next level. But sacrifices, if the sacrifices you're making in your life does not hurt, does not put pain in your stomach, does not bring tears to your eyes, does not bring you down on your knees because you are making that sacrifice, then it's simply just a temporary inconvenience. Because sacrifices hurt. Sacrifices hurt to the core of your being. They make you second guess what it is that you are doing. Should I do this? But I need to take care of this. Should I do that? If your sacrifices are not big enough to make you cry, they are simply temporary inconveniences in your life at this point in time. You know, it really bothers me when I hear people say they're not willing to make the sacrifices that they need in order to take themselves and their family, their dreams, their goals, their mission, their purpose to a whole nother level. They're not willing to sacrifice not buying a new shirt. They're not willing to sacrifice not eating out for the next 3 months so that they can get the money that they need in order to take a training or a skill set that's going to allow them to take their businesses to the next level. It really bothers me when people say that they are not willing, but will be the first in line if you was giving it away for free. How about that? But I'm telling you, if your sacrifices that you have done in your life, if those sacrifices are not making you cry, as I shared today with the ladies that was sitting there, I can remember when $25 was a sacrifice. I can remember when $50 was out of the question. I can remember when if you said $100, you lost me at that point in time. But it wasn't until I changed my mindset and I decided that I was going to sacrifice what it was that I thought I needed in order to get the things that I truly needed, like go to trainings, invest in my business, invest in the right coaches, invest in the people who could take me there. When I realized that I just started shutting things down, I started bagging lunches. I started not eating out. I didn't shop for 6 and 7. And to know me is to know that I like to look good and cute. I didn't shop. I started making sure that I bought things on sale. I only started dealing with things. I put everything in a need and a want category. Did I need it or did I want it in order for me to get to where it was that I needed to go? But again, as I said, most people won't even sacrifice. And here it is. Gut check, real check. It's the broke people that won't sacrifice. It's the people with a broke mentality. The ones that still is poverty stricken in their mindset, that won't allow them to invest in themselves, that won't allow them to invest in a business, that won't allow them to invest in a skill, that will not allow them to invest in what it is, that one thing that can take them out of poverty. You know, I listened to a young lady. I saw the tears in her eyes today when I simply asked her, how much money do you want to make in the next 12 months for your business? And then I need you to go deeper with me and really tell me why. Don't tell me that surface stuff, but really tell me why. And this young lady, and I know that she's going to get it done. She wrote down in 12 months, I need to be making $300,000 in the next 12 months. And I simply asked her, then why? Why do you want what you want? And the eyes started to well up and the tears started to fall. And she simply said, so that my family could be safe, so that I can move my children to a community that I don't have to worry about their safety, so that I can move us out of poverty-stricken areas. I sacrificed to be here with you today, but I know that I needed to be here to learn so that I could take my business to the next level. See, her sacrifice hurt. I know it was a sacrifice for her to be here, for her to be here today with me this morning. But she was willing to make that sacrifice. She said she needed to make sure that her children knew that their lives were not going to be like this forever. And that $300,000 would at least start that process by allowing her to move her family to a better community, to give her children better opportunities in life so that she can go ahead and work her business the way that she wants to, instead of having to worry about whether or not one of her children were going to make it home, whether or not some idiot was going to hurt them, harm them, shoot them, or rob them. Whether or not, see, that was a sacrifice. But there are people out there, and there are people that you know in your life that's not willing to sacrifice anything, but they're willing to have their hand out for everything. Guys, sacrifices hurt. And those sacrifices are going to bring you to your knees and cause you pain and cause you're going to lose sleep over sacrificing. But I can tell you what, in the end, that sacrifice will be well worth it. In the end, that sacrifice will be well worth it. Guys, I'm telling you, I tell people all the time, you don't know my story. But in the end, that sacrifice was worth it. In the end, that sacrifice was worth it. Giving up things that you love, in the end, that sacrifice was going to be worth it. Trust me when I say, ladies and gentlemen. But I had to just let you know that sacrifice is hurting. If your sacrifice is not hurting and it's not bringing you to tears, then it's simply just a temporary inconvenience. So this is Martha Cooper Hudson, your comeback coach, the extractor of purpose, coming to you on this beautiful Saturday. Now I have to go in here and see Mike, not my husband Mike, but see Mike, the tax accountant, so we can get it really right. Because you don't ever want Uncle Sam on your back. And you want to know that when you make money, you're going to pay money. So know that also. And let that be a good thing. That's not a bad thing. I hear people all the time, I don't want to pay the tax man nothing. That means you ain't make nothing. Don't worry. Just do what you got to do. Make those sacrifices. Your bank account is going to be long and strong one day. And you're going to have to pay. I can't wait to pay $1 million back in taxes. Ooh. Oh, do you know how much money I had to make in order for me to even have to pay the government $1 million back? That's right. But don't worry. I'm going to do like some of those other ones. You know, them ones that hadn't paid taxes in 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. I'm going to find that loophole. And see if they say if it's legal. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother ball game. This is Martha Cooper Hudson. I'm out. I'm going in here to see the tax accountant. You guys have a marvelous day. Have an incredible Saturday. Know that I love you, and I look forward to seeing you at the top, because the bottom is truly too crowded. Be blessed. Have a great one.